If we now open the add.php file, which you'll find inside of the shipping rates international folder, we need to check two things here. First one is duplicate local. Rather than local, it now needs to be international, because we obviously are dealing with the international rates now. So that's the first thing. And then what we need to do is remove this post zone. And rather than country local here, we're going to simply use the ZID. As you may remember, obviously, inside of the rate file, based on whether it's a local or international inquiry, the request basically through the URL, then obviously ZID either represents the zone or obviously the country. So that's why we're using the same variable for both sections. So that's everything inside of this file, nothing else. Oh, sorry, another thing, object shipping, get shipping rather than by type zone, it's going to be by type country. Parameters stay the same, and that's everything inside of this file. So we can now save it. We obviously need to create this isDuplicate international method. So if we go back to our shipping class and start with the public function, get international, duplicate international, and we're going for the type ID equals null by default, country ID equals null by default, and then we have weight null by default as well. And we check if is an empty type ID and is an empty country ID and is an empty weight. Otherwise, return false. Then inside of this if statement, SQL equals select all. Sorry, rather than false, it's going to be true here. And the same for the isDuplicate local, true, to make sure that obviously there's some problem. Back in our isDuplicate international, we continue with the statement from this underscore table where type equals, and we go for int val type ID, concatenating this with and country equals, and concatenating with int val country ID, concatenating and weight equals, and we go for float value, this time weight. Then result, we can go here, result equals this db fetch one SQL, and we return is an empty result. Then that means there obviously the record was found, at least one, so true, otherwise false. So that's our isDuplicate international. If we now save the file and move to the next video.